Good evening, all. We'll just wait a few more minutes and see who's joining us before we actually kick off the session. I hope everyone who's watching is happy and healthy. Meanwhile, if you're waiting, let us know where you are joining us from in this type. Feel free to say hello, and please, if you're watching me, if you can see me all right, if you can hear me okay, please let me know, because we did have some technical difficulties yesterday and we want to make sure we are all set up and loud and clear and you can watch us clearly. Juan is here. Hello, Juan. Can you please help me confirm if you can hear me okay and if you can see the setup and everything? There is no technical difficulties. We still have about 120 seconds, 2 minutes. Let's see who else is watching us. Hi, Paul. Paul is watching us. Michael. Hi, Michael. Juan, I might bring you on the camera. Juan, do you want to be on the camera and say hello to everyone? Hayden. Hello, Hayden. One more minute before we kick off, and hopefully I don't pass out throughout the session. Not quite fit. While you are watching me, make sure you have got your water bottle with you. You have got no furniture or anything risky around the session setup. Nothing is slippery or anything like that. If you're in your backyard, that's really great. I don't have access to any backyard, so I've just set up the session in my living room. Hi, Zaid from Goldfields. Hello, I hope you are well, happy and healthy. All right, it's 5 o'clock now. I might just quickly give an introduction and then wait for the others if they can join in a minute or so. And then we will get started. If you don't know me, my name is Sarthak Mishra and I'm the Development Officer for Great Southern Region. And I usually run training session and talent support program in Albany in Denmark. This is our session setup for today. So what we are going to work on is a bit of ball mastery / ball control. We'll start with some ladder work, some stretches, then go a little bit into the technique that we are going to learn today. Then we'll have a little bit of a break. We'll have some fun stuff over here, football dance. So we're going to learn a football tip-tap dance. And then we're going to spend some time really focusing on ball mastery. And we will take about 2 to 3 breaks in between. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in comments. Either myself or one of our Football West team member will be happy to answer them. All right, we have 5 viewers. What we're going to do is we're going to nice and easy start doing some step work, which is ladder work. And what we can do is, I know some of you might not have access to ladder. I'm just going to use these 4 objects to make a sort of ladder. So I already have a foam roller. I'm just going to put it like this so I don't trip over. I'm going to bring this here, another foam roller, and one more object. So now I have more or less 4 section ladder. I'm going to put the ball aside. And what I'm going to do is just jog up and down a couple of times and then start doing some step work. So I'll just quickly go up and run backwards. This a little bit on this side. Right. Jog up, back, jog up, jog back, jog up, both sides to make sure my motor skills are improving. Jog up, jog back, Make sure you're always watching your surroundings. Couple of more. Right. It's a bit warmer up there. We're going to start some hops, single leg hops, which is just going nice and easy over the objects. And then the same thing with your other foot on your way back. It's nice and easy. Once you are comfortable, you can start looking up straight. Right, now I'm going to go and do a bit of side running. Just 2-3 steps each time. It's nice and easy, maintaining that sort of semi-squat position to make sure your balance is good, your core is aligned. Right. Next thing, we're going to do the same thing backwards, but we have to be really careful with this one. So I'm going to walk up here and then just do back. And then go. And this is very important to make sure you get in a habit of checking your surroundings. Right. 2 repetitions of that. Now I'm going to hop over these obstacles. You can either put it like this or you can just leave it sideways. It's a bit easier for me that way. So I'm just going to do double hops. Take my time. You don't want to rush. It's not a race. Just focus on your technique. And then speed will follow. Nice and easy. One at a time. And then walk back. One more time. Now if you're confident enough, you can go continuously without taking breaks. So it's going to look like this. I know I'm tired at that. Let's try that again. There we go. One more, last one. And that's it. I'm going to put this back and make it a square or a rectangle. Now we are a little bit warmed up. We're going to go back and start doing some skipping, some hopping to make sure our core body temperature goes up. So I'll just go and do it for about 1 minute, 60 seconds, just nice and easy. I'm just pretending I have a rope. You can mix it up with side steps, forwards. You can do a bit of high knee. Any sort of cardio that's going to bring your core temperature up and your heartbeat, heart rate up. Some back knees. And skipping again. That's it. Hopefully everyone's warmed up now. Now we're going to go, if you want, have a quick sip of water before we go into stretching phase. Make sure you are hydrating enough. So now we're going to do a little bit of stretching. We can start with opening the gate. Quick 2 minutes stretch. Close the gates. We can do some half kicks. So opposite hand, opposite leg. And nice and easy kicks. Give your back a little bit of a twist. Just a bit of stretching. We're going to make sure all these exercises, all these stretches are dynamic stretches. So if you have any questions about these stretches, let us know in comments. Then we're going to go straight kicks, just nice and easy. I'll do on the side so you can have a good look. Then we'll try and do some side kicks. So just sort of follow through when we kick the ball. I'll try and touch it with my toes. And then at the end, just some side swings, working on your balance. Alright, and then at the end, to finish the stretching session off, I would say 5 lunges. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alrighty. Now hopefully everyone is warmed up. Do we have any questions so far? Any concerns? Alright, well done everyone. Again, have a quick sip of water if you want. We're going to make sure we are always hydrated. Now we are moving on to our next theme, which is getting warmed up with the ball, so that we sort of get an idea of how the ball reacts in certain ways when you touch it from a certain part of your body. So, and this is going to be the theme of the day, ball mastery. And ball mastery is not necessarily the juggling drills itself or the drills that we practice or these tricks, but it's a way to learn that how the ball reacts when you touch it from certain parts of your body. How does it react when you touch it from inside of your foot or outside or your sole and stuff like that. So throughout the session, I really want you to concentrate and try and learn how the ball reacts when you behave, when you touch it from different parts of your foot and body, I guess. So what we're going to do is we're going to just dribble in this box and around the box in whatever way you want. If you want to just do a little bit of tips and toe taps, or just a really easy going movement, so you're getting an idea, you can do your rollovers, or you can go around the objects, bring the ball around the object. Just move freely and just dribble around the box. Try and do some creative tricks if you can. So the toe taps up, toe taps back, toe taps up, toe taps back, up, back. You can do the rolls, 2 rolls this side, and this is what we're going to learn in the next section. And as you're doing in this drill, keep doing. I'm just going to give some instructions. Keep dribbling the ball around the square. Alright, so this time I really want you to think about different ways that you can do and different things that you can do inside the box. And really, creativity is the key here. So try and come up with some situations. If you had 2 people around the square, or if you had 3 people here, what would you do? Would you go in a certain way? Would you fall back? Would you shield the ball? So these are some things that you should start thinking about. The more you think about these things, the more creativity you can bring out. Alright, next thing, we're going to do some certain movements with the ball here, and we'll start with the very basic one, which is the rollovers. So what we do is we just roll the ball and stop it. Roll and stop. Now you might have done this before, so what you can do is you can mix it up a bit. So you can go 1 and then go 2 and bring it back. You can go 1, bring it forward, to the second one, bring it back, bring it sideways. So roll the ball with the sole of your feet and see what different directions can you take, how quickly can you change your direction. So if you're going this way, you go roll the ball, go on the side, roll it back, go on this side, go nice and easy, roll it back and change your direction, bring it here. So roll the ball, stop, roll the ball, stop, roll the ball, stop. You can start with, you can go in front, roll, stop, roll, stop, roll, stop, roll, stop. So use both feet, try and use both feet. Roll with one, stop with the other. Oops. Right. So I'm going to do some series here now. If you've done some free rolling, I'm going to go forward, come back, go side, So roll, stop, side roll, stop, forward, stop, get back, roll, stop, back, and then again, roll, stop, forward roll, stop, left, stop, right, stop. And try and use both feet if you can. Stop, back, stop. So we're going, change the direction. Oops. And again. Now to make it a little bit more challenging, you can actually try and change your body direction as well. So I can either go and stop it like this, all while facing this way, or I can roll it over, change my body direction, and then stop it facing that way. So let's do it slowly. One is like this, and I'm facing this way, and the other is, and stop from here. Let's give it a couple of goes, and easy, bring it back, and then change your direction, Just practice that basic thing. Change your direction, the direction you're facing. Oops, I messed up there. So it's going nicely through my legs. I'm just changing my direction and then stopping the ball. Right, any questions regarding this drill? Now we're pretty happy with that. So now let's try and do one last thing with the rolls. Let's try and make a figure of A around the obstacles. So all while changing your direction. So I stopped it here, went around, changed my direction, and I finished on this one. Now I'm going to make an 8 like this. So I will go here, start nice and easy, roll the ball, change my direction, receive the ball. I have a little bit less space here, and then I'm going to roll the ball with my left, change my direction, and receive from my right. So try and make an 8 while changing direction. Just do it once. Do it once and then we'll hop on to the next exercise. Alright, have a quick sip of water if you want. the next thing we are going to learn or sort of practice is the step overs, and it's a really nice and easy trick that you might have seen a lot of players doing. So it's just moving around the ball, over the ball, you know, and it's used for a number of different things, for feinting, for changing your direction, for fakes. So if we are really new and we are just learning football, and this is your first couple of sessions, I will do 2 or 3 times practice of this, and then we will move on to a bit of advanced level. So just practice nice and easy. Be on your feet and try gradually increase the speed. And the key aspect of this trick is always try and bring your foot from inside to out rather than out to in. And I'll demonstrate what not to do. So if you try and bring your foot around the ball, you're going to get sort of stuck here. Or even if you do it like this, then you really have to work around to be able to go on this side and do it with the other foot. So make sure you're not bringing the foot from outside to inside of the ball. That's a no-no. Always start across, bring it around the ball and bring it back. And that way you are still centered and you can start immediately with your other foot. So in, out here, in, out here. And then start practicing. Increase the speed. Right, now if you have done this, what we're going to do is we're going to implement it in moving direction, I guess. So we're going to roll the ball, step over, and then stop. Bring it back, roll the ball, step over, and stop. I'm going to use my other foot. Roll, step over, stop. Roll, step over, stop. Let's do it one more time. Roll, step over, stop. Roll, step over, stop. Now let's see if I can do 2 step overs in this distance. So roll, step over, and stop. Let's try it one more time. 1, 2, stop. Let's start again. 1, 2, stop. Don't worry about the speed of the ball. As long as you are increasing the speed of step overs, you'll be fine. 1, 2, and stop. If you want to make it a little bit more advanced, you can do the step overs and go in a certain direction. So this time, I'm going to do the step overs and go in that direction. So, step, okay, a little bit faster, I guess. Step over and then gone. Come back. I'm going to go in that direction now. So, step over, gone. One more time, I'm going to go that direction. Step over, gone. And then step over, nice and easy, gone in that direction. So while you are learning all these feints, make sure you always make something out of this. Once you have done this feint or this trick, then you have to go towards the goal or wherever you want to go, to your teammates. Alright, so any questions with these ones? Hey Michael. Hi Lacey, Lacey's here. Alrighty, I hope everyone's going good. If you have any questions, just let me know. Again, have a quick sip of water, stay hydrated. Now this brings us to the next trick, which is more or less called the kick feint. So what we do is in this feint, we try and deceive someone as if we are kicking the ball, but then we retrieve the ball and change direction. How it looks like is, so if the defender is standing there and I want to go that way, or I just want to turn around, what I'm going to pretend is I'm going to pretend as if I'm kicking the ball and I'll just simply change my direction. This is going to cause a bit of I guess surprise to the defender, and their reaction would be either to turn their face away or to sort of put their leg up to stop that shot, but eventually it will play around with their balance and they won't be able to actually come and try and get the ball from you. So how this looks like is just goes, create a kick frame and bring it back. Try and show as if you're shooting and then bring it back. Or you can naturally just do this and nice and easy go on your side. So these tricks are not so important in themselves, but it's more important what you do with them. So once you have done a trick, are you changing your direction? Are you looking out for your teammates? Are you making something out of that trick? So let's practice this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into different directions and just give it a fake and change my direction. That's all I'm going to do around the block. So change direction, nice and easy, dribbling, fake, change direction, fake, change direction, dribbling, keep going around, fake, change direction, fake, change direction, fake. Please don't laugh on my skills. And fake, change direction. Just keep it under control, nice and easy. Do some toe taps, change direction, change direction. Here, left out. Now, there you go. Number 6, bam. There you go, number 11. No. There you go, number 8. Boom. Or you can mix it up with a little bit of tricks like this one. So as I said, try and be creative. Oops, lost control there. Try and be creative. Do different fakes. There you go. Let's try this again. Right. If you've practiced that, we're going to go and move over to, let's take a 2-minute break, have a sip of water, ask us questions. Hi Libby and Spencer. Hi Emma, this session is more about ball control and ball mastery. But the reason I'm talking so much about changing direction is it's really important what do you do after that ball mastery. So if you have done a fake, or what's your next move? If someone, I've seen, sometimes young players, they focus so much on these tricks that they tend to forget what's their next step. So it's really important, and what I'm trying to do is generate a thought. Once you have done your fake, or once you have done your little fancy piece to deceive someone, what's your next direction? Hopefully that answers your question. Okay, the next one is, it's really nice and easy, and I thought just to introduce this one so that kids can learn a bit of a fun trick, and it's called the football dance. I learned it from a Brazilian friend, and how they do it, if you're a TikTok user, you might have seen something like this. So you stand in front of the ball, and you try and toe tap in a certain way. So that's how you go. 1 on top of the ball, 2 on top of the ball, and then 3 across. So let's see. 1, 2, and 3. And this is not something that you're going to do in a game a lot, but it's more to practice your ball skills. And it's also to practice how the ball reacts and how you can manipulate the ball. Alright, so how it's going to look like is, I do it slowly once, then do it fast, and then we're going to break it down into a specific move. So 1, 2, 3, and the second bit is 3, 2, 1. And how it's going to look like in a fast movement of ball manipulation is 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's all over the place for me. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Now this might look a little bit hard for some of you, but we're going to break it down into specific steps so that we can all do it. So going back again, just standing in front of the ball, we will start with taps. So it doesn't matter if you are right-footed or left, start with your strong foot, so dominant foot. I am a right-handed and right footer. I'll go 1, step, bring your foot back, 2, put your foot on the ball. Now this time, you don't bring your foot back, you have to put it across. And then 3, you just step your right foot again. So let's do step 1. 1, bring your foot back, 2, put your foot across, and then 3, gentle tap. Let's only worry about these 3 steps. And I'm going to give it another 30 seconds before we move on. So 1, 2, put your foot across, and then 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now let's see the other part, which is the counter leg. So 1, 2, you put it across, and as you are coming back, you will immediately switch and go back with your left, right, and then here. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. I will give you all 30 seconds to figure out if you have any questions. If someone is not able to do it, I'm more than happy to demonstrate it once more, and then we'll leave up to you to practice it throughout the week or show off to your friends or in school. All right, do we have any questions so far? And I'm going to do it a couple of times. See if you can keep up with me. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. If you have learned this, try and speed up. Let's see if we can speed up. You can comment here quickly. Thanks, Emma. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and do it a little bit faster. And believe me, if you have mastered this trick, you can actually do it. You can actually do it inside the game. So as a striker, I once did it in the corner of the field, and then the defender got frustrated and tried to take me off, and I got a penalty. So basically, this is how it goes: 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And I'm popped out. Have a quick sip of water, and then we'll move on. Right, now let's move on. It's okay if you're having a drink. We'll give it 10 more seconds. What I'm going to do next is, again, make a sort of obstacle thing, a ladder. Like we did in the beginning. Can we all see it? Okay. Hopefully we can all see it. Now this time, what we are going to do is, we are going to learn or practice all the things that we have practiced before in the session. So we're going to combine all our rollovers, which was I'll show you from here, which was this exercise, rolling over the ball. We're going to combine our step overs, which is this, step overs, and then we are also going to combine the feint, which is changing direction or going into different directions, and it can be done in different ways. So now we are going to combine all these things that we have learned throughout the session and try and apply them in this sort of ladder setting. And there is no right or wrong way of practicing it here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just play along and practice whatever I literally can choose from these three options. So for starting, I might just start with a bit of nice and easy dribbling, just to sort of get a ball control. This is very confined space for me. You can actually make it diagonal like that, so you have a bit more space. So I'm going to go around, just do the rollovers, jog back with the ball, do the rollovers again, and we're going to spend some good amount of time here practicing all these drills. So if you have any questions, ask us now. Our team or myself will be really happy to help you. So just going nice and easy. Rollovers. So I've done 3 sets of these. Now I'm going to do the step over. So I'll go here, step over, bring the ball back, go around, step over, bring the ball back, go around, step over, bring it back, step over, and then go around. And I'll try and speed up this time. So start from here, go across, step over, go across, step over, cross, step over. And feel free to just go both ways, do different stuff. And the last one was changing direction. So I might go this way, change direction, go that way, fake, change direction, lost control there, go here, fake, and then walk back, nice and easy. One more time, go on this side, fake it, go on the other side, fake it, go on this side, fake it, and nice and easy, just walk back. Now we've done all 3 of them. We have done our rollovers, we have done our step overs, we have done our changing direction and the feint, little feint. Now we can mix it up. So I can go step over, go here, do the rollover, and on the last bit, change direction, turn around and go back. So let's practice this combination. It's going to make us in a habit, it's going to put us in a habit of these combinations. So combination, right, I would call it RSB. So from R, it's a rollover, then S, step over, and then B is back step feint. So that was a slow version. It will take me a while to learn this. So rollover, step over, and feint. That's my rollover. Bring it up, that's my step over, and that's my feint. Back we go. Roll over, step over, and feint. I'm learning, roll over, step over, and then feint. We are getting better, we are getting there. Roll over, step over, and feint. There you go. Roll over, step over, step over, and then feint. Roll over, step over, feint. One more time, roll over, step over, and I'll take another 10 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds to see if someone has if you've got any questions. Thanks, Libyan Spencer. Now last 3 minutes, I'm going to spend last 3 minutes try to speed up these things and play around. So I go random roll over, practice my step over, go do the feint, bring it back. Step over, roll over, change direction, step over, and then feint. Step over, oops, roll, step over, and then change direction. Now, coming back to, you got the RSP? Well done, Emma. Roll over, step over, and back feint. Good job to those who got it. You can have a quick sip of water. I'm puffed out. There's a reason we coach and don't play. We are the coaches. Alright, for the last bit, for last 2 minutes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove these 4 objects from here and then make it like a real football field with no counts, with no obstacles. But you do have defenders, but it's an open canvas. So, quickly going to remove these. And then now that's what you have, an open field to practice all your RSPs, your different combinations. So I'll start with a bit of just dribbling around and then start practicing and throw some step overs in, go back, do the roll over, do the feint, change direction. Step over, go on the side, change direction, feint, roll over, step over, back, fake, change the direction. Go here, on this side, change direction, go forward, come back, do the step overs, throw some 360 degrees in, roll overs, step over, bring it back, step over, bring it back, step over, change direction, some dribble around, and this is where the intensity is, so keep it going, keep practicing your different stuff. This is where you sweat. Right? This is where you practice. Change direction, step over, change. Oops. Step over, change, step over, change. Roll, change, roll, change. And that's it. Well done, everyone. Now, let's cool down a bit. Let's cool down. Maybe walk around a couple of steps. Just focus on your breathing now for a couple of minutes. Focus on your breathing, nice and easy. Thanks, Emma. Bye. See ya. Well done. And then you can follow along these stretches. It's nice and easy. Do some leg swings. And then you can sit down, stretch your leg muscles. It's nice and easy. Hold it there. Do not overstretch, but just nice and easy. Hold it there. You should feel a bit of stretch in your muscles, your calf muscles, your hamstrings. try and keep your back straight if you can, so a bit straight, and then try and go down. That's gonna stretch your leg muscles. We're going to stretch our glute muscles a little bit. Really important to stretch your group of muscles. It's going to keep you healthy and ready for your next session. The last one, which is my favorite, I've got a comment here just quickly. Thanks, Shankar. We're going to do a bit of stretch. All sweaty here. Just stretching nice and easy. Now you can try and do splits or split your legs as far as you can. I do not recommend doing it if you feel pain or sharp pain in your muscles. So only do as far as you can, or go as far as you can. And then try and hold it where you can, just for a couple of seconds. And then do your back stretch, your sides, and then back stretch. There we go. And I've still got 30 seconds to take any questions. Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Hayden. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, let us know. This session will be available on YouTube and our Facebook private group, so you can watch it over and over again, especially for the football dance. It's a bit tricky, but you can learn that. If you have any questions, let us know. And thank you again for joining us. Thank you to Juan, Josh, and every Football West team member if you're watching this. Thank you all, and see you next time.